Alright my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to some more Megaquarium. I do hope you enjoyed last week's videos. We're going to crack on with some brand new episodes this week. Just so you know guys, this series for the time being is going to go out on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. That's the schedule I'm going to try and stick to. For those that don't know, I have two channels. One that's a football channel, and then I have this channel that I do all my variety gaming on. So I'm trying to get myself into some sort of routine so that I can keep, you know, pumping the videos out and keep myself sort of like up to date. So yeah, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, that's when you can expect Megaquarium if this is the game that you come to the channel for. Last episode as well is linked above, my friends. But let's crack on, shall we, with today. And as the title of today's episode suggests, we're going to be doing some tank upgrades today, as well as letting the research continue, as well as adding some new fish as well. You will remember we had these two messages with regards to some species that were available for us to, you know, buy from the sort of trading system, I guess you could call it. So I decided to purchase both as we had an abundance of money. We're probably not going to put all of these guys in aquariums, but we might do one or two of them and then potentially sell the rest to make a little bit of money. But we are obviously going to be putting those two new species in. But one of the big reasons why I wanted to do tank upgrades is because we are going to start unlocking some corals and new fish and that sort of stuff that I would like to add into them. And I just think some of these tanks as well don't really work in the style of tank they are. I think the deep walled aquariums, they're going to be the ones to go with, especially here. A little bit counterproductive actually. We only redid this tank about 2 episodes ago, but this one here definitely going to get an upgrade, and so is this one, because these species in here can't actually grow, believe it or not, because this tank isn't big enough. So we are going to crack on with some tank upgrades first, and then we'll press that play button and get that research going again. I'm obviously going to do this building in pools because the people in the aquarium won't move around then. But then once we start doing all the new stuff, we'll obviously press that play button and get cracking, ladies and gents. So without further ado, let's get going, shall we? We're going to do this tank first, I think. It'll be the easiest one to try and do first. So let's go. Deep wall aquarium. Let's just rotate this round. And that's how big we are gonna want it. So yeah, it's already deep enough. I think what we'll do is we'll just leave it the same size. It will just help us massively. And again, we're gonna have to do this, aren't we? Left click for more info. No, that's not what I want. I want to try and find a way that I could do multiple items, but I don't think there is a way of doing it, unfortunately. So let's just get this all in here. I want to try and do it like for like if I can, like we did last time, and get that there. Okay, so that's all that done, and then what we want to do is we want to I'm not sure which tank is which. This one is tank 14, so it's tank 12 we want to take off, and we want to link it to this one. So we can now sell this aquarium, super duper, and then we are just not going to do that. That was nearly absolute catastrophe there, ladies and gents. Yeah, we're just going to push that there, and then we need to get some steps up into this aquarium, don't we? Where is going to be the best place to put these? I do have to think about my staff maintaining this stuff. Okay, there's a door there. This isn't ideal, really. It probably isn't the best placement. We might be placing another tank here, so I can change this at a later date. But for now, I think I'm just going to put it there. I think that should be okay. Water temperature too low. Did that not link? No, it didn't link because I moved the tank, didn't I, after I'd done it. So that's the first one upgraded. That was pretty quick, actually. That didn't take too long at all. So that's the first one that we've upgraded. The other one I wanted to upgrade was this, and I definitely need to upgrade this one over here. But to do the freshwater one, we actually need to make some more space. But I wanted to make some more space anyway, because I'm going to be adding another species of freshwater fish today, because we've had the convict cichlid for a while now, and I just haven't put it in, basically, because I've been so busy doing all of the saltwater stuff. So we're going to open all this up. We're going to take a wall piece here. We're going to run this up, because basically what we're doing with the freshwater is we're trying to treat it so that it goes round a loop, basically. So we're going to do that, and I might put a corner tank in here, is what I'm thinking. I think that might be quite a nice look in there to kind of finish this off, but we'll come to that in a moment. First and foremost, I want to concentrate on this. So we are going to go with the deep wall. It is going to be a lot bigger than what they've got, but we're going to do it the same length, but it is going to be deeper. So we have to keep that in mind. So let's click on here, and we are just going to move all this stuff over, ladies and gents. Nice and easy. And then here we're going to get rid of tank 10, so then we can sell tank 10. And let's just pick this bad boy up, and we'll move it into place. Now, you are obviously all going to see that we're kind of defeating the object here with the way we've done the filter. So a bit of me feels like moving this forward a little bit. What do we do? Do we do that? Just move that there, and we could move that there. Move that there. So we need to move that guest. So we're going to move. I'm going to delete this wall, and we'll redo it. It'll just be easier to redo it. So we're going to run that to there, and then yeah, we're just going to move all this back one, basically, because I do quite like the placement of all this stuff. I think it's quite nice. Obviously the bench is in front of either tank, so let's not move that. That's not what we want to do. We get that link there, and we want to link there. Nice job. We're going to need more heat, because it's a bigger aquarium now, so we can actually put that there. And I'm just going to go with another combi for now. I know that gives us more than enough, but I think for efficiency, it's definitely the way to go. And we're just going to put the steps in the middle. I may end up moving these steps over this side if we decide to go with a deep tank over here, but I'm not going to do that yet. I just wanted to get that done so we can get the upgrading done, so I can get the play button going, because obviously we've got research and things to do. And the last one I wanted to upgrade was this one here. And again, I think we're probably going to have to do a little bit of work on the filtration and stuff, but this is a very different tank. Do I want to stick with that tank, or do I want to go with something else? I feel like this is a waste of space here. I really, really do. We've got this corner tank, and then this tank. I feel like they should be round the other way. Maybe. That's kind of how I feel about it. Do you know what? I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to press this play button. We're going to get going. I'm going to leave this aquarium as it is for now. It works. It's not a big deal. It's not a big problem. So yeah, we'll just leave that as it is for now. So we've got those upgraded. So let's do... What one do I want to do first? We've got the coral being researched. That's going to go in here. We're actually going to place another one of these here eventually. We've got the research going for the lights. That coral's not going into those lights done, because we need that lighting. And then as far as our prestige is concerned, we're quite a way off, and that's why we really need to get adding some more stuff into the aquarium. I think we're definitely going to need some more toilets over here. The toilets are pretty central to everything at the moment, but the distance is getting quite far away over here. So I think we are going to put in a new part over here is what I think we're going to do. Now I'm going to run a piece of wall here just temporarily, so I can delete this out. Right, I'm probably going to put filtration here, and it will service a tank here and a tank here, is what I am thinking. We're just going to check this. So that cichlid has now grown, and that's one of the big reasons why we needed to do that upgrade on that tank. Now I'm just going to click on this, okay, because these fish here, not only do they grow, but there is a thing about them. Where is it? Where is it? I can't bloody find it now. They have to have a certain amount of space in that they can't exceed more than 50% of the tank's capacity, basically. They're up to 41%. So really, we're just going to leave those two fish in there as like a species aquarium, because we might potentially be able to get those to breed once we can fulfill their requirements. So we're just going to leave that aquarium as it is. But we've unlocked the blue tubular sponge, which is really, really cool. So we can start researching something else. Now, I'm going to continue in today's episode just researching the tropical stuff. But next episode, I'm really thinking about researching some of these animals, because as you can see, they require colder water. So it'd be really interesting to get a section started in the aquarium for cold water fish as well. Might even be perfect to put those in sort of like with the darkroom fish, so we might start that next episode. But for now, they're a wimp. They are large and need to be in big numbers. That's going to have to be a big old specialist tank, that one. They could probably, they're a size 5, so they could probably go in. Yeah, they could go in with the lionfish. I'm going to research them, because I think we could do with a really nice schooling fish to go in with the lionfish and the puffer. I'm going to really think about putting a really big tank here to house quite a few fish over there. But let's continue with this freshwater section for the moment, ladies and gents. So I was saying corner tank potentially. See, I would like a corner tank where the glass went the other way, and then the tank was like, so it was almost in like an L shape. I would have loved a tank like that. We can still achieve this, but there's gonna be a bit of space. We want to leave at least 2 squares coming round. Right, okay, so I just need to take this all the way there. Take this piece of wall out. I'm going to stick with the deep wall tanks based on what you guys were saying from the comment section. You all said that you much preferred these deep wall aquariums, and so I'm going to stick with them for now. You all seem to really like them, so that's not what I wanted to do. We're going to delete that. I don't know if that's the best place to put a corner tank. Do you know, we'll go with it. We'll just really, this corner tank needs to be there at the beginning of this section. Right. That's what I'm gonna do. Instead, we're gonna go with a deep wall aquarium here, I think, because I'm being really finicky about this now. But I'm starting to think about like how I want things to look. So we're gonna do quite a big. We're going to do quite a big aquarium here. I want this to be a community tank. So I'm going to do a big tank there. We're actually going to move the guppies over into that aquarium. And we're actually going to change the other one as well. So the lights are researched. So we can change that stuff up as well. So we've got the padded bench. We've got the backpack dispenser. Ecology poster. Belfast tank and Yeti tank. I'm going to go with the backpack dispenser because I would like to get this going and explain to you guys how this works. So we are going to, for now, put a piece of wall there and we are going to delete that piece of wall there. Right, lovely old job. We are going to be able to walk around the back of this tank, which is very good to see. Because we can't go any further this way with our expansion, so that's one of the reasons why we needed to do that. So this is what I was saying about this, which is why I'm going to delete that out there. Although I could have just left that there, to be honest with you. Probably could have just left that there. I'm going to put it back because we are going to need it when I put this new tank in here. So this is going to be one of those episodes where I'm honestly making it up as I go along. So while we do this, I am just going to pause it. We're going to move these guppies over into this aquarium. It's going to be a lot of space for the guppies at the beginning, but we might add one more. I'm literally just going to move everything over into this aquarium, and we can sort it out at a later date, basically, how we want to go about it. Very random, not very clean, but it's all moved, and I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like I have to unconnect the tank first. I really don't want to risk, basically, deleting the filters and stuff. So again, I was going to go with a corner tank because I thought it would look better. So we're going to delete that and delete that. We're going to go to the deep water corner tank, and we're going to place that there. And that's what I was saying. I just think that looks far better as you walk around. You get, you know, view there. You're able to see it there. You'll come up, and then we'll do a similar thing on the other side, basically. So let's link that to that, and then we're going to need more heat. Right, we're definitely going to rejig all of this stuff once I've done what I want to do. Now, we've got these convict cichlids. So they're a shoulder. They need to be in groups of at least 4, or singly, or in a pair. But we're going to do quite a few of them, I think. We've got a space of 48 in this aquarium. So we're going to go with 15. Yeah, we're going to go with that many. They require bloodworm, which is a food source we don't actually have yet, which surprises me. So let's get the bloodworm dispenser. So the plankton's there, vegetable is there. That's right. We're gonna swap that. We're gonna move that one. We're gonna move that over here, because that's what it needs to be. I'm actually going to put it right next to the steps, and then we're going to move that there. Right, it's all about consistently moving things around to make stuff efficient. We were talking about this a lot last episode when we redid all of the filtration systems. And just as a heads up as well, I was meant to say it, I might run a little bit longer in today's episode, just because there's lots of stuff that I want to do. And anything I don't get done where tidying stuff up is concerned, I might go away and do it behind the scenes so it's done ready for next episode. But yeah, I wanted to do a lot of tidying up. So let's just check these filters. So this gives us 90 heat. This would give us 90 on the filtration. I'm wondering if I was to delete one of these and then just get one of the heaters. Now the filtration isn't enough. Okay. Right. Heat's enough, filtration's not enough. So would that do it? It would, but it's not exactly the most efficient. They can't walk all the way around. These filters, they need to be put in rooms on their own, I think. That's how we're going to really achieve what we want to achieve by using them the way we are. That's 2 there, that's the 2 there. We need to build more filtration over here for this one. And I think I'm going to do it over here. So let's get that done. So they've got their filters. I'm going to do it the way I've been doing it, using this sort of stuff. Just because we're probably going to add another tank at a later date anyway. So we might as well continue to do it this way. I think I can get away with using a couple of combis here, but I'm actually going to take this back one more, so then we can put combis there. Yes, we can get away with it, and I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to put another tool station in. Probably a little bit overkill, but we'll put it in there anyway. And you know, at a later date, we're probably going to put another door in down here, so the staff can get in. So as you can see, staff come in this door here to the backstage. There's another door there, and we'll probably add one over here as well. So there's the guppies. They're happy now. How many guppies we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, we're going to add one more just because even numbers and all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll add one more guppy. So let's press play. So that's all been rejigged now, and hopefully this will get us some more stuff. They don't require much else other than what they've got. These guys don't require much else either. They've got enough space, I believe. Is there anything these guys need? No, nothing. 6 potential mates. We could get babies in there because they don't require any special needs to be breeding. We will decorate that tank at a later date. I'm just going to wait until we see what other species we get. Now, next thing to do is this here. So, pawsy again. I've been an absolute nightmare, haven't I, pausing this. But we're going to delete the lights because we've got better lights now. We're going to go with these. And we're going to put those on there because we're going to be adding another coral. So, it's one of the reasons why I wanted to put that on there. So, get the blue tubular sponge, and we're going to place it there. Now, this is obviously a crustacean and coral tank, and that's the idea we're trying to stick with. The toilets are absolutely filthy, so let's get that going. So, right, we've got another coral in there. That will get us some more research points, which will be really, really nice. And then let's press play so it can carry on. We're doing all right. We are getting there. We are being very, very efficient about this. Really, what I should have done for now is we will cap that off there. We can delete. Oh my God! Trust that one person to be able to get through. Yeah, we'll cap that off for now, so they're not walking down here and not getting lost, basically, and being places they shouldn't be. But, yes, what next? What do we want to do next? Right, I've got to check. I think we've got everything but one fish. It's this guy here. Because he's a bully, I don't really have anywhere to put him at the moment. So, yeah, it's the only fish we don't have. But we do have these guys here to be getting in the aquarium, so I think that's what we're going to work on next, basically. Now, we're going to be putting one of them there. So what I would like to do is have this tank along this line here, I think. That's going to be doing both of those. We're going to need another one of these setups. Probably. And this is unlocked at the perfect time because we're going to be able to do this tank now. So they're an active swimmer, so they need a tank of at least 30. Well, yeah, they would do anyway because of 5.6 is that. So yeah, we're going to have to do a very big aquarium for this one. So that's great. So let's get researching on something else. I'm actually thinking about a freshwater fish to start researching next. The Bosemani rainbows might look nice in with the guppies actually. How big is that guppy tank? Oh, it's got loads of room. They're 3 each. You need at least 5, so that's 15. Oh, yeah, that'd be loads of room, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do the Bosemani rainbows. That's what we're going to research next. But let's get this aquarium in, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna just move this bin out of the way for now. So we're going to go with quite a big tank here, because we're going to put quite a lot in here eventually. I think I might add coral, I might add everything to this tank. I think this is going to be a real special one. Excuse me, apologies for that. Yeah, this is going to need some next level filtration. I am just going to throw that out there. Probably filtration we don't have at the moment, so we're probably just going to have to beast mode it. I'm going to open all this up, because this will probably end up being backlot area anyway. And let's move this. We're going to end up moving it over. Actually, just going to pause just for a second. Let's delete that, and delete that. Let's remove that piece of wall, as I want everything all lined up and looking really nice. We're going to put that there. Now, one thing I am going to do probably is this one. I would like to I'm probably going to move this back 1, and all of this is going to go back 1, just so we can open that up a little bit, because it is a bit tight in there at the moment. But it's something I might do off camera. That I think that's just work that we don't really need to be watching here right now. So yeah, let's just take that water there, and then yeah, let's do some work basically on this this huge tank, I should say, right here. So as you can see, we're gonna need a door, because this is a completely separate section now that the staff are going to need to tackle. I'm probably going to have to hire another member of staff as well. Okay, so this probably needs fixing, and that's why this is dropped down. So we can press play again now. So let's just see what happens with that when that's fixed. But bang on 40, and that's what that is. It might be the time to just make this room bigger. This is going to be, this room here eventually will have this one that can have more than 2 tanks, because we will have another smaller tank here, as I've already said, later down the line. So we do need to keep that in mind. But yeah, I keep straying from what I'm doing. So I'm going to pause again. You're all going to hate me, but I am going to pause again. So they're a wimp, so they can't be housed with bullies. I'm just going to put 2 of these guys in here. Just going to put 2 of them guys in there. I don't know if can I sell these? Yes, oh no, I don't think I can. That's not good. But I can sell them once they're in the tank, can't I? Okay, let's just put them in the tank, and then we'll sell them. I don't want all of them. They give you silly numbers for these fish because they're quite large fish, so you don't want too many of them. And then the lionfish, they'll eat animals 1 to 4 when they're fully grown. They take up 11 space. I'm gonna put them all in. But I'm only gonna keep 2 of them, I think. Yep, that's lovely. So we've got plenty of space left in here, haven't we? Yep, 112. So let's go get these guys. Now these should be fine with these two species. They're not going to get munched, and there's going to be lots of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice, 48. There's still plenty of room in this tank, but it looks quite full already, doesn't it? Which is quite nice. So that's that. Now we've got to get some caves. So let's get that bit sorted. We're going to go with this cave because it's the only really one we've got at the moment. So we're going to put that there. We need some plants. I might go with this. I want coral in here eventually, but I don't think I'm going to do it at the beginning. I think for now, I'm just going to go with that. For now. I think it looks alright. I don't think it looks terrible. But yeah, for now, I think I'm just going to go with this. And then at a later date, I might start putting corals and stuff in there. What I'm thinking about at the moment, which is more important than anything else, is obviously the filtration for this. It's going to need to be quite extensive by the looks of things. We're going to need big style heat and stuff on this aquarium. And I think what I'm going to do where this is concerned is I'm just going to do it like I've done it over here for now. And then I will think about doing the filtration differently later down the line. So let's go with that there. Let's go with that there. So we just need a little bit more on both. So I don't know about water quality is going to need to go up. A combi might get that over. It has, and then we'll just get a little protein skimmer, and that'll do it, ladies and gents. Now that's a lot of stuff, and you'll see later on as the series starts to progress, we'll be able to unlock stuff so it can be a lot more minimal than that. That's a lot of stuff to actually look after as well and have to maintain. And so I think what I'm gonna do is add a tool station in here. I'm actually going to add 2 tool stations in here. It might seem a little bit overkill, but I know that these are going to need a lot of maintenance. And then we need green pellets, cockles and mussels. So I'm going to put them all in here because it just makes it a lot better. And the last one was green pellets, wasn't it? So there we go. And as a result of all that, we're going to hire a new member of staff. And I'd like this member of staff to be able to do feeding and fixing if possible. Feeding, fixing and gift shop. And gift shop's not something we have to worry about right now. But yeah, I think that's the person we are going to hire. And that is that. Let's play that button and keep this rocking and rolling. So yeah, we've got another brand new aquarium with lots of different fish in it. And look at that. Look at the prestige, the ecology, and the research, ladies and gents. Unbelievable, that aquarium, the amount it's given us. And just like that, the backpack dispenser has been researched. So I think I'm leaving the tanks right till last, basically, because when we research those, I'm going to obviously do an episode dedicated to us putting some fish in them. This one actually gives you prestige. I was not aware of that. Let's do the ecology poster, I think, next. Just going to move that in there. And yeah, look at that. Look at that. Absolutely flying up. And the prestige has gone crazy. We've got a message. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. And then we've got this. Fuzzy dwarf lionfish. 1. And they'll give us this reward. 3,100 now. 5,100 after. Okay, I'll be glad to do it. Humpback snapper for sale as well. Requires warm water. Quite a big fish, that one. Jesus, that's going to need a huge tank. We're not going to worry about that. The fuzzy dwarf lionfish, though, I am going to check. Oh my god, I was not expecting us to rank up that quickly, ladies and gents, but we are going to be going up to rank 6 as we finish today's episode. I think that's going to be the perfect place to call it, this episode. But next episode, we're going to be able to get stuck in to some great research here. The flat slate's going to be amazing because we might actually be able to get some breeding going with our freshwater fish. You're going to see, obviously, some more stuff available. We've got another coral. We've got jellyfish. That's amazing. Large chillers, cardinal tetras, angelfish, lots of brand new stuff here, ladies and gents, that we're going to be able to get stuck into researching next episode. The one thing we're going to do before we leave, though, is I want to check this up. Fuzzy dwarf lionfish. That'll obviously be the next fish we research, because once the Bomarni's done, we want to be able to complete this, basically, to get some money in the bank. So that'll be the next one we research. But we've actually got all these rank 5 fish to be researching and all these rank 6. We've got a shark there. That's amazing as well. Well, we've got lots of stuff for next episode to really be cracking on with. The Bomarni have just finished. I think we will put them in next episode, but we can get that fuzzy dwarf lionfish going now, which is a great stuff. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's the perfect place to finish today's episode. Yeah, basically this was just a big tank upgrading episode, wasn't it? And just a little bit of tidy up work. Like I said, midway through the episode, I may think about tidying this up and just moving some stuff about between episodes. I won't go spending any money or doing any research or anything like that, but I might just do some tidying up where the aquarium's concerned, just to make things look a bit more smooth, and so people are moving around the aquarium a bit better as well. But we are done, my friends. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and thanks for joining me once again. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Drop me a like if you've enjoyed this video, bell notification button to never miss it. You'll find socials, Discord, all that great stuff in the description box below. But my friends, until next time, you make sure you're staying extra, and I'll see you real soon.